Welcome to Empowered Echoes 8, where we delve into the meaning behind famous quotes. Explore influential words' context, history, and significance, and expand your understanding of the world. It is our way of explaining these famous quotes.
Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift of God, which is why we call it the present. Bill Keane. This quote highlights the importance of living in the present moment and cherishing the time we have right now. It reminds us that dwelling on the past or worrying about the future can distract us from fully experiencing and enjoying the present. Yesterday is history acknowledges that the past has already happened and cannot be changed, so it's important to let go of any regrets or negative experiences and focus on the present. Tomorrow is a mystery reminds us that the future is unknown and uncertain, and worrying about it is often futile. Instead, we should focus on what we can control and influence in the present. Finally, today is a gift of God, which is why we call it the present emphasizes that each day is a blessing and should be treated as such. It encourages us to appreciate the present moment and make the most of the time we have. Overall, this quote reminds us to live in the moment, enjoy the present, and let go of the past and future. It encourages us to cherish each day and make the most of the time we have. Fairy tales are more than true, not because they tell us that dragons exist, but because they tell us that dragons can be beaten. Neil Gaiman. This quote by Neil Gaiman suggests that fairy tales hold a deeper meaning beyond the literal tales of dragons and other mythical creatures. It's not about whether or not these creatures actually exist, but rather the lessons that we can learn from the stories. In many fairy tales, the hero or heroine faces seemingly impossible obstacles or enemies, such as a dragon. However, they are able to overcome these challenges and emerge victorious. This teaches us that even in the face of great adversity, we have the ability to persevere and come out stronger on the other side. Furthermore, the idea that dragons can be beaten encourages us to confront our own dragons or challenges in life. We are reminded that no matter how daunting or intimidating a situation may seem, there is always a way to overcome it. Overall, this quote reminds us of the power of storytelling and the enduring lessons that can be found in fairy tales. It encourages us to approach life with a sense of hope and resilience, knowing that even the greatest challenges can be conquered with determination and courage. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Thomas A. Edison. This quote is often attributed to Thomas Edison, the famous inventor who is credited with inventing the light bulb. It speaks to the idea that failure is not the end of the road, but rather a stepping stone to success. Edison understood that every attempt that didn't result in the desired outcome was not a failure, but rather a valuable lesson that would inform the next attempt. By reframing his unsuccessful attempts in this way, Edison was able to approach his work with a growth mindset, which allowed him to persist in the face of challenges and setbacks. Instead of becoming discouraged or giving up, he used each failure as an opportunity to learn and improve. This quote can be applied to many aspects of life, not just invention or entrepreneurship. When we encounter obstacles or setbacks in our personal or professional lives, we have a choice to make. We can view them as failures and give up, or we can see them as opportunities to learn and grow. When we encounter obstacles or setbacks, we can either give up or persevere through them. This is where having a growth mindset becomes essential. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, we can view them as opportunities to learn and grow. By doing so, we become more resilient and better equipped to handle challenges in the future. Moreover, the idea of seeing failure as a learning opportunity is not just relevant to inventors or entrepreneurs, but to everyone in their personal and professional lives. We all face challenges and setbacks at some point, and it's important to approach them with a growth mindset. By doing so, we can identify areas where we can improve, learn from our mistakes, and ultimately become better versions of ourselves. In short, Edison's quote reminds us that failure is not fatal, but rather a necessary step on the path to success. It encourages us to view setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow, and to adopt a growth mindset in all aspects of our lives. By adopting Edison's perspective, we can approach challenges with a sense of curiosity and openness, knowing that even if we don't achieve our desired outcome, we will have gained valuable insights and experience that will help us in the future. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. Albert Einstein. This quote by Albert Einstein reflects the idea that our perception of the world shapes our experience of it. If we view the world as a place devoid of miracles, then we may take for granted the beauty and wonder that surrounds us. On the other hand, if we view everything as a miracle, then we are more likely to approach life with a sense of awe and gratitude. The quote implies that there are different ways to see and experience the world, and we have a choice in how we interpret our experiences. Some people may take things for granted and see the world as a mundane or even negative place, while others may choose to find joy and meaning in even the smallest things. Choosing to see the world as full of miracles doesn't mean that we ignore the challenges and difficulties that exist. Rather, it means that we approach them with a sense of openness and curiosity, looking for the lessons and opportunities for growth that may be present even in the toughest times. Ultimately, this quote invites us to consider the power of our own perceptions and how they shape our experience of the world. By choosing to see everything as a miracle, we can cultivate a sense of wonder and appreciation for the beauty of life. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. Oscar Wilde. The quote, "We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars," is a profound reflection on the human condition. It was first coined by Oscar Wilde in his play Lady Windermere's Fan, and it has since become a popular expression of the idea that our attitudes and perspectives shape our experiences. At its core, the quote speaks to the idea that we all face difficulties and challenges in life. We all find ourselves in a metaphorical gutter, dealing with struggles and hardships. However, some of us choose to look beyond our current circumstances and focus on the possibilities that lie ahead. These individuals are the ones looking at the stars, seeking hope and inspiration even in the midst of difficulty. The quote can be interpreted in many different ways, but it is often seen as a call to optimism and resilience. It suggests that even when we are facing our darkest moments, we can choose to look beyond them and find something to hold on to. It also emphasizes the importance of perspective, reminding us that the way we see the world can have a profound impact on our experiences. In essence, the quote encourages us to embrace a sense of wonder and possibility in our lives. It invites us to look up and imagine what could be, rather than getting bogged down by what is. Ultimately, it is a reminder that we have the power to choose how we approach life, even when it seems like we are at our lowest point.
We hope you enjoyed this journey into the world of quotes. Remember, quotes are not just words on a page. They are powerful tools that can shape our thoughts and actions. Use them wisely. In the meantime, be sure to subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends.